when it comes to matters of nobility and inheritance. Enchanted swords aside, of course. I find it's often best to let the younger generation have their say. Let's welcome Wee Dingwall. Why didn't we get to go to the New Highland Games then? Just like me die, he never tells me nout. Secret mission, he says. You stay behind and guard our lands from treachery, and off he goes. My hates mince. And days later, there's me finding out that secret mission of his is that King Fergus rescheduled the games. Which he didn't even tell me he's competing in, left me out and all. That sent Wee Dingwall to consider his plight. Never tells me nout. I've to hear it from the big man who heard it from Modi in a letter. Well, Modi and the giant aren't the only folk who can send letters clan to clan, eh? There's me, I can, and I did. Got to write this injustice somehow, eh? I sent messages to young McContish and young McGuffin, told them the whole tale, eh? And like a shot, we all agreed to meet at Castle Dumbrock and compete in the games ourselves. But not for anyone's hand or anything, they're just a bra good time, that's all. And I've been practicing, not planning to lose to those two if I can help it. Eh? Let's send Wee Dingwall to practice his archery. Alright, not planning to lose to those two at anything except archery anyhow. I'm starting to think that bullseye I got at those other games was a sort of one-time thing. But I'll be much better at some of the other games, I think. Phew, pretty close to Castle Dumbrock by now, eh? At least I think I am. But I sent word to Princess Merida as well, asked if she could keep all the game stuff out till the three of us got there. And she said she would. Real nice of her and all, considering the whole almost betrothal thing. Which I already decided I'm not gonna mention when she's in earshot. Or arrow shot. Let's build Festival of the Clans. Hail and well met, O ye Princess of Dumbrock. I, the son and heir of Lord Dingwall, hereby... what's that next bit? Oh, don't worry about the formalities, Wee Dingwall. We're all friends here. Grivens, thank you so much. I've always been rubbish at that sort of thing. But if we can get right on to the games, About that! You're the only other one out of the four of us who's here. Oh, that's... Oh no, I didn't mess up sending those letters out somehow, did I? Such a numpty. Stop it. I'll not have you attacking yourself for a mistake you never made. Young Macintosh and young McGuffin both sent me messages saying they were on their way. They're just not here yet. Oh, right. I'll just get on with practicing then. You just forget everything I said. Let's send Wee Dingwall to practice for the festival. Young McGuffin wrote me a nice reply, do you know, in Brock calligraphy and said his maps of Dumbrock were a wee bit out of date, but not to worry, if he got lost along the way, he could always ask for directions. Och, that'll never work. Let's send young McGuffin to get very lost. How? Anybody money into your mandaat? Kent het way to Castle Drumbrock? Anybody? No, ik kan niet, kak. No, it's about leave straight in 3 hours. Nam daar letter me maar luck. Man, the name is the Hail Games. Wondering about man always fair looking forward, man, so. Ja, man, ik had ideas for new events. I go. Imagine young McGuffin at a festival. Så vi gammelt oss en die maar rekenen keber breaking will be just bro. It is al end of the event, you'll hate twice as many cabbers from the sea start. Just wish more folk had a knack for it, besides me some moment Sunday. I give me a challenge. Okay, daarbij zijn we finally got mazzel doordat de road to Castle Dumbrock. Uiteindelijk zie one of the either clan layers just stop zoeken. And if we ding was letters race made it to the games in zijn pure richt war and needs they be. Let's imagine young McGuffin arriving at the festival. Events. I'm glad I see you. Are the games being held in the room? Because like standing bang in the middle of a glen all by yourself. Oh, a game of hiki ho? I can't understand a word you're saying, lad, but I'll tell you what I've been telling everyone else I meet. I'm nae moving one step until I'm sure there's no hobgoblins about. Okay, good for you, Camerton. Ja, but then the idea with his blathering on the boot. Alright, settle yourself, wee dingwall, settle yourself. Just cause the games you set up are going wrong from the start, doesn't mean they'll keep going wrong the whole way through, eh? Unless they do, because you had this grand idea in the first place and you're a great big numpty. Let's imagine how we Dingwall could save the festival. Alright, I've worked out how to save the new games from the fact that I were the one who came up with them. And I can say it in 2 wee words. New events. That's it. Oh, Crivens, I have to work out what those new events are, don't I? New events for the games. New events for the games. Och, my mind's a complete blank. It is. Howling winds blowing through a muckle empty space. Think, wee Dingwall, think! There has to be some lying around here you can turn into a... Let's imagine a festival game created by wee Dingwall. I've cracked it. What if we took those stones there and put them on a frozen pond? And then we took those brooms there and sort of swept the stones towards the target that we threw on the pond and... Oh, but where would I find the frozen pond? It's not even autumn yet. Best forget the whole thing. Oh, wee Dingwall, you've really gone and stepped in it this time. You're not giving up yet, you lummox you. You've played games before, eh? How about you just... take one of the games you already know and sort of jumble the rules around. Yeah, maybe that's something. But which game should I ruin the rules then? Let's imagine another wee Dingwall festival game. I've got it. You take Shinty right, with the sticks and the wee wooden balls. But instead of a team game, everyone takes turns, and instead of goals, it's wee little holes in the ground, right? And instead of just one pitch, there's more than a dozen of them, one after the... Oh, who am I kidding? That's much too complicated to be any good. Besides, who ever heard of Shinty without tackling? Everyone knows tackling is the best part. I'm even worse at the stone put now than I am usually, and I'm no good at it to start. Oh, maybe all this game's business was a grand mistake. Wouldn't be anywhere near my worst one either. Just because I'm no good at the stone put, and no good at archery either, and no good at organizing a festival where anyone I asked shows up on time except the lass who lives here. And I've no clue what was going through my head. Oh, it doesn't mean I'm also no good at the hammer throw. Let's send wee Dingwall to the festival again. Me aching head. Also, now I know I'm no good at a hammer throw. Unless there's a kind that's flung straight up on accident. Well, it's official, eh? I'm rubbish at, well, everything. Oh, I knew this would happen. Let's send wee Dingwall to sulk. I am pretty good at sulking though, I just did it for a good long while. Oh, but that's not the point, is it? Well, I decided, before me dad sees I've gone and mucked up our games before they're even started, best thing for me now is to pack up all my kit and go home, eh? Only thing really. Let's send me Dingwall to attempt to pack up. Get in the... why won't you just go in the quiver already? Dingwall, are you doing alright there? Merida! Ah, this isn't what it... that is... I was just... Oh, who am I kidding? This is exactly what it looks like. And it doesn't look good, does it? It all seemed like such a grand idea when I was writing it out by myself, but now it's a right mess. And I'm just waiting for me dad to barge out of the castle gates there and see how I mucked up. Well, I have it on good authority, your dad has been standing in the woods, terrified of hobgoblins, for at least 2 days. What? Let's send we Dingwall to reconsider the festival. But that means... Hi, we've all got issues with our parents expecting things of us, believe me, but right here, right this minute, it doesn't matter whether I muck up the games or not, because my dad's not even around to see it. Well, I was going to say we can just have fun without feeling we have to be a certain way, but that too. Aye, that too. Sorry for sulking all over your game speech, Merida. I just get pure mixed up in me head sometimes, is all. You and me both, and everyone else, I think. But do you know how I like to work through it when I get that way? No? How? Well, get up then, I'll show you. Let's send we Dingwall to work through it. Hey, did you see that? I actually hit the outer ring that time. You did! See what comes of just focusing on your body and the bow instead of on your troubles? Yeah, better not mess it up though. If I get to moaning again, it may take more arrows than there are to get me back out of it. Ooh, Merida really knows what she's on about. I feel light as a feather. I think I've had me dad hanging over my head for a while now. Not like it's his fault for wanting to raise me up, mind. But it's brought to mind I didn't have to have defeated however many thousand Romans as he says I have. I can just be me sometimes too. A dreamy sort of fella with great hair who sometimes loses his train of... Let's send we Dingwall to improve the festival. look at that, eh? I think I'm the first one to ever invent the game of one-person tug of war. First one who ever won a bout of it too, and lost a bout of it at the same time. Thought! Train of thought. That's what I lost track of earlier. He's a good sort, that wee Dingwall. Knew he wouldn't need much of a push to set himself right. Still, I'm very glad I don't have to marry him. Thank the stars. Anyway, won't take long for his new games to get back on track either. If that's who I think it is coming down the way. Let's welcome young Macintosh. Princess of Dumbrock, hail I say. I, the son and heir of Lord Macintosh, hereby present myself and ask your husband. Nope, no. I've had to hear that once today already, and it was quite enough. Oh, well, hello then? Did we Dingwall say there were to be snacks at these games of his? I'm starved. Well, not much in the way of snacks. Suppose the leftovers from the Lord's games yesterday will have to do. Just glad my father and the other clan heads are off in the castle bragging to each other instead of breathing down my neck. I don't like whining about it in front of Merida and the lads, but it's a lot of pressure being as awe-inspiring as he says. Let's send young Macintosh to warm up. Aye, nice and limber, and plenty awe-inspiring all on my own, eh? I didn't say my father was wrong about that, just that he's sometimes so right that it gets pure stressful. Now, which game am I set to dominate at first? Dingwall! Sorry I'm late, eh? I wouldn't have believed it before I saw it, but I got held up by a herd of walking bear carvings on the road to Dunbrook. It's no trouble. We've still got no idea where MacGuffin's got to. Nobody's fault though, aye? Aye, now point me at the first game of the lot. I've plenty of winning to get started on. Let's send Macintosh and Dingwall to the festival. Good try, Macintosh, and don't worry yourself over it now. One-person tug of war isn't for everybody, eh? Aye, remind me again what any of the rules are? Still don't know whether I won, lost or both. Well, it's just like I said in my letters, eh? For these games, the only rules that matter are having a funny good time. Right, well, win or lose, I suppose it is that.